So tonight I made some Chinese stir fry. That's what's about to play. But stick around until the end to see some bloopers of Danielle trying to use chopsticks. So funny. Tonight we're making beef and peppers with some of those Asian-y rice noodle things and maybe some pot stickers. So let's get started. So I have beef and chicken because I don't know if everybody's gonna want to eat the beef. So we're basically gonna make a chicken stir fry out of the chicken. But we'll start with the beef. Actually, I think we're gonna start with the veggies. Just gonna peel the carrot. This is really a very easy meal to make. It looks real fancy in the Asian restaurants, but it's super easy. Take my scraps. So I'm going to use my mandolin to julienne some of these, like make these small little slices, because I'm going to put these carrots in the noodles. Ooh. Make sure you use this protective cover. I took off a hunk of finger once by not using it. I think that's probably plenty, because I don't really care for cooked carrots, but Danielle does. The rest of these I will, so carrots. One of Danielle's favorite things to get when we go to the Chinese restaurant here in town. However, we're not eating out because I wanted it for free. Alright, let's do bell pepper. These kind of big for a couple of reasons. One, it's easy to pick around for the kids, and two, that's what it looks like at the Chinese place. We're trying to get that nearly authentic experience in our own kitchen, and then you don't really feel like you're being deprived. So I'm gonna leave those over to the side. Well, yeah, we'll put that at the same time. Loud breakers, loud players today. Alexa, play Pandora. She don't listen to me. Alright, we're gonna do, I'll have some onion already. I've just got a little bowl of all of my vegetables. Which I might pull these onions out because they're gonna go first. If you put your peppers in when you put your onions in, it makes them squishy. And squishy bell peppers are really no fun. So, and then I love zucchini. So, I'm gonna put some of this in it. And I just like to take my zucchini, cut the ends off, cut it long ways down the middle, and then cut it in chunks about that thick. little bite-sized chunks. And I like to do all my chopping at once. And I'm going to pick these with the onions because I want them to kind of cook a little bit longer. Last time I made some zucchini, it wasn't cooked very long at all. Which I like raw zucchini. I like it in my salads, but not everybody does. So, and then I might cut up a couple of these red bell peppers just to make it look pretty. So we went today to get the stuff to start our spring vegetable garden. Is anybody else planning on doing a garden? Danielle says I'm turning into a hippie, but I really want to grow my own food. Alright. So this is the vegetables. Actually, let me put these here. So now I'm gonna chop up the meat. I just get like some thinly sliced steak. Albertsons, or our grocery shop, has them. Usually buy one get one free. So we like to stock up when we can. And then I've also got some thinly sliced chicken breast that I got at Aldi, half price. So. That's just chicken broth and beef broth. I'm glad that you think so.
You guys doesn't like that.
We open the trash one. Well, hold on, because I got some chicken that I'm going to be cutting up in a minute.
Okay.
So I just cut this strip of fat off. Ooh, I think I need some coffee. Not since early this morning. Coffee with Gigi. Alright. I'm going to cut this about into strips. You can buy some meat like at Walmart already cut into strips for you, but it's much more expensive. And then I cut it into fairly large chunks. Alright, so I got all that beef cut up and just put it in the bowl, and then I washed and dried my knife and my cutting board. Now I'm going to do this chicken, because you don't really want your beefy fingers to be in your chicken. And then you do pretty much the same thing for the chicken. Just big chunks. This is organic free-range chicken from Aldi. I think I paid like $2 or $3 for this whole pack because it was on sale. A lot of people are kind of squirrely about meat that's on sale or like reduced for quick sale or whatever. But if you freeze it or use it that day, then you're fine. And when you do freeze it and you thaw it, make sure that you use it the day that you thaw it, and you'll be fine. It's not bad, it's just past the date that they are told they have to sell it by. Or at least it's right at the date. It's never, they can't legally sell you out of date food. I got a new little tripod thingy for my phone. I hope this angle is okay. Keeps Danielle from being tied up and from having to do all the editing. by doing it on the camera because I don't really know how to do any of that. But I can figure it out on my iPhone. It's pretty easy. So I washed my board. I finished cutting up the chicken. I washed my board. I am going to take a hunk of this cabbage that we've been eating on. I've made coleslaw and such. And we're going to make some cabbage soup out of it. Ooh. Got this for 99 cents at Aldi. Whoop. Making a mess. Alright. So I'm going to julienne some of that like I did the carrots. This is tall enough that I can do it without the, what you call it? Yeah, that's good. Ta-da! Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and cut up some mushrooms too, because I really like mushrooms. Nobody else really does, but I cut them where they can pick them out. I'm just going to get a wet paper towel to clean off the top. So most people want to just wash everything under like water or soak them, especially mushrooms, because they kind of have all of that on them. But you're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to just wipe them. These are just some organic baby portobellos that I got on sale at Aldi. Alright. So, I didn't know this until recently, but you're supposed to store your mushrooms in a paper sack in the refrigerator, and it helps them last longer. I combined a couple of these I've had for nearly a week now, and usually they'd already be kind of slimy and looking sad. Also, you don't want to clean your mushrooms all when you first get them. You want to do that when you use them. Alright, so I cleaned up a little, and we're going to get this party started. Just going to season my meat with my usual Tony's and garlic powder. I'm going to turn on the burner, about medium high. Put some olive oil in the pan. Actually move, y'all, so you can kind of see what I'm doing. Ignore my broth that's cooking. Okay. Put just a little bit of this on my meat. I am going to add the veggies I want to cook the longest. And just let those simmer. So the three sauces that I use when I make stir fry is this oyster sauce. You can get this at Walmart or really just about any grocery store. We're lucky enough that we have a Asian market. I also use soy sauce. This is just a Target brand. and I use this sambal. It's kind of spicy and vinegary. Like I mentioned, we have a Asian market here in town, which I find to be truly awesome. And you can get all kinds of stuff in there. This is some of the spidery noodle things that you can kind of get at the Chinese buffet. They're Daniel's favorite kind of noodles. So I'm going to read the instructions because every package is different about how they want me to cook them. Alright, so this says that for what I want to do, to soak bean thread in hot water to soften and then drain water. Add bean thread to stir fry pan. Mix with finely sliced, well actually sliced, here has an H in it, meat for chicken slices, dried shrimps and cabbage. Add soy sauce and vinegar to taste. So that is sort of what we're going to do.
They're good.
I think I'm going to do two. They come in like little stacks. I think I'm going to do two. Yeah, they look like white hay bales. These noodles are coming along. I mean, these veggies are coming along nicely.
Here you go.
Here, put those in it.
Okay.
That's the top. Alright, so these veggies are browning up rather nice. You can kind of see that they're getting real brown. I don't want them completely cooked all the way through because I have meat to cook too. So I'm gonna add my meat. Let's go back in the pantry. Huh? Stir fry and noodle. That's chicken for some chicken stir fry. Alright, let's get these. So I just have these in a bowl of hot water. I'm going to let those sit to the side. If I didn't have my broth making, I could do more than one thing. I could be cooking the chicken. I'm just going to let that cook and put a lid on it. Which we don't have a lid big enough for this pan, so we use another pan, which is a life hack. Just gonna let that cook and I'll check back in a minute. So I took the lid off. Make sure if you're using a pan to use a pot holder because that sucker gets hot. So zucchinis are very they're a watery vegetable. And so some of this water is from the zucchini, but like I told y'all in the chicken quesadilla video, meat gives off this natural juice whenever you're cooking it. As you can see, all that juice, you can kind of hear it too. So you want to cook that until it's gone. Because the meat is close to being done, I would assume, since all of it's brown, I'm going to go ahead and add these shorter cooking veggies. And I want to just drizzle them with some oil because I don't want them to stick. Just drizzle. Drizzle with some oil. That's not for you. Not for you. You see them? Look. Will you see those dogs just running? Because they think they're going to get something? I don't know why they would think that.
It's not even ready yet.
They don't care. Look at that colorful stir fry. Oh, it's delicious.
Looks like a rainbow.
So I'm going to pop this lid back on here and let it finish cooking.
Is it ready?
No, it's not ready.
Oh.
We're getting there though. Still gotta make the noodles. All right. So this is getting close. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna put my Asian-y spices in. We did buy this at the Asian market, but I don't know that we really need it. Let me open it and smell it. See if that's the flavor I'm going for. No, that just smells like beef broth. Smell this.
What is it?
It's that beef and broccoli sauce I got from the Asian market. It just smells like beef bouillon.
No, it smells
It kind of
broccoli.
smells. It smells like
I'm just gonna put a tiny bit.
beef ramen noodle packet
That's what I thought.
stuff.
We'll put
That's
this
what it
in.
smells like. Beef
the
ramen
cabinet.
noodle packet stuff. I don't know what's called. Seasoning?
Oh, I think this is what I'll use. I'll put this on that chicken.
Mandarin sweet and sour.
Mandarin sweet and sour. All right, so just a little bit of soy sauce. I don't measure this very. I mean, I'm not a good measurer. I just kind of eyeball it.
Do a couple dabs.
So this stuff, you just store this oyster sauce in the fridge once you've opened it. It's kind of,
Barbecue sauce? That looks like barbecue sauce.
it's got like a savor. It doesn't really taste like barbecue sauce. It's just kind of got like a savory, I don't know, it's hard to explain. It's just got an Asian flavor to it. Alright, so that's about how much of that I put on there. And I saved the sambal for close to last.
Oh, that stuff with the green light?
Yeah, the spicy stuff.
So do you always have these things?
Yes.
Oh, I never noticed that.
Well, because I hide things from you. Because that's what parents do.
Like making zucchini into lasagna.
For your entire life until you
And
slowly
me
do
not.
it.
I think that you caught me from behind.
Alright. I'm going to turn that down and just let that simmer. Okay, so in this pan here, I'm fixing to start these noodles. I've got some oil in my pan. I'm just letting it get hot. I've got it on a medium heat. And I want this to cook to where that sauce that I just created is thick. So you know your oil is hot enough when you turn it and it runs quickly. See how quick that is across the pan?
Yeah.
So this is just the cabbage and carrot.
Do you think they put this stuff in their normal noodles up the place?
Yeah, I know they do.
Oh, is that why you're putting them in the rice noodles?
Well, that's how we like them.
Oh.
All right, so I'm gonna use a little spaghetti grabber.
Those noodles kind of look like weird. Like little silvery things. And they're kind of... Do they not like cook in water like normal noodles? Or...
You soften them in the water,
Oh, and then you like cook them?
and then you cook them in the pan.
That's weird. I did not know that.
whatever you want to these noodles. Like it said, beef, shrimp, egg. And then I'm gonna season these with some soy sauce. Just a little. And a little bit of this. I'm gonna give it some continuity. Just a little. Just a little. I'm gonna dip out a little of this beef broth that I'm cooking. Kind of deglaze that pan a little. No, I didn't put any onion in this, but you could.
It's how I like noodles a little bit. That's just like I like noodles. That's what I like onion.
Or celery, or carrots, or cabbage.
Or half the stuff we're making.
So there's that.
I'm gonna eat it.
All done. And then this one is ready for some sambal. Yeah. I think I put those zucchinis in a little too early.
Why?
Because they're disintegrating.
It looks a little weird.
Get a spoon that actually fits in the jar. So I just use about that much on a big spoon in the whole pan.
Just one spoon.
Just one spoon.
Is that spicy?
I think it is. And you guys would. Y'all would notice it more if I put more in it.
I noticed it when you don't. I just don't know what's making it so spicy. I'm like, oh, this is super spicy. That's why I always steam it up in the middle of it. With ice. Water.
And that's it. Alright, so with this chicken, you could add the same vegetables that we added to the beef and have a chicken stir fry instead of a beef. Tyler doesn't really like veggies, so we're gonna skip those and just cook the chicken. I'm just gonna let this chicken cook until it's cooked through. And while that does that, I like to have pot stickers with my Asian meals. I also have a little tiny obsession with them. And so I'm gonna cook some of those according to the package directions. I get those at the Asian market too. All right, so we have the chicken, which is browning very nicely. And then in this pan, I have dumplings cooking. So when they're done, I'll put some dumpling sauce on them and we're gonna eat dinner. Oh my gosh, she got a piece of zucchini. Oh. Try it again. Try one more time.
You can do it. Come on.
We believe in you. Ew.
We believe in you.
Ugh.
Yay, she did it again.
Get it in there. Boom.
Yes.